Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Feel like it's been a minute since I've been on here, but I am coming to you today. We are saying RIP to these eyebrows. I'm getting semi-permanent makeup done on my brows and I could not be more excited. My biggest concern and why I wanted to do it is I don't like taking a lot of time to do my makeup. And one of the things that hinders me in cutting my time is when I don't have my brows done and groomed. I have to do a little bit more work to them. And I'm tired of that. I would like to just wake up like this and have my brows already done and my face perfectly framed. Another thing is I have two different arches. One is a little bit higher than the other. So if you can really see, this one sits higher. It literally sits higher. If I were to draw a line, this one literally sits higher, has a different arch, and I just really want some symmetry to my face, a little bit more ease. A good girlfriend and makeup friend of mine, Jamaya, will be doing my brows, but I wanted to compile things and put some information here for you if this is something that you are considering. One of the things that I have to do, you either have to do your brows to your liking or bring in a reference picture. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of roughly do my brows to show her the shape that I prefer. And then she'll talk me through and show me some things, and then she'll find artistically a good balance. But I do totally trust her. I've seen her work. It's really, really good. Amazing results. But let me go ahead and do my brows, then I'm gonna go to my appointment. And yeah. All right, so this is what my brows look like, literally just going in with pencil. So I have just outlined them, kind of fill them in a little bit. This is just a rough, kind of trying to get some balance. I haven't cleaned them up with concealer or anything like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, crisp them up a little bit, and then see what they're giving. Because right now, I don't know if I would want my brows this full on my face for the next 2 years, but let me go ahead and clean them up and then see what they're giving. All right, so I've cleaned up one and not the other. I'm not opposed to having them this full. I was concerned about having them really full because I really don't have a lot of forehead, but this isn't bad. I also have not had them waxed or threaded in over a year. So maybe this isn't bad for me, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go in with them like this. I'm gonna show Jamaya a few pictures of how my brows normally are when I do makeup when I really like them, and then see where we go from there.
So with Ombré Brows, we're gonna use a pen-like device that has a needle on its tip. We're scratching the dermis.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going as deep into the subcutaneous tissue as a tattoo can go.
Okay.
That's how some tattoos are permanent. And tattoos use ink. We're using a cosmetic grade pigment.
Okay.
That's why over time it starts to fade away.
Okay.
Also, today we're going to be basically pricking your skin. We're causing trauma to your skin.
Okay.
Right?
So microneedling.
Just like microneedling. But with this, your skin is going to keep some of the pigment and it's going to reject some during the scabbing portion.
Okay.
That's how come the brows get a little lighter after they heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then as you naturally exfoliate, and you know how our skin does, your brows just keep getting lighter and lighter over time.
Okay.
It's just a natural progression of things. After we do the mapping piece, this is the part that's like geometry. So I'm going to stick this little disposable ruler on your forehead. And then I'm going to draw some vertical lines that tell me where your brows start, where your arches should begin, and where your tail is. And I really pick which measurement I like the best, and I go from side to side and make sure that they're even.
Okay.
From those lines, I start to create your brows. So I make some other lines. It's gonna look like a geometry project, and that's how we come up with your shape.
Okay.
Once you look at the shape and you approve it, then we start the actual tattooing process.
Okay.
I'll take my little tattoo gun and then I'll outline just like a regular tattoo that mapping.
Okay.
That's the part that you're gonna feel.
Okay.
That part feels like something is scratching you, like a cat scratching you.
Okay.
It can get a little sensitive as we come to the front of the brows, close to the sinuses.
Okay.
Just because it's a little more sensitive up there. But that part takes like 5 minutes on each brow.
Okay.
After that, I'll numb you.
Okay.
When I numb you, I'll let you sit for like 10-15 minutes. When I start shading, you're not gonna feel anything. So yeah, we're gonna get this party started. I like what you came in with a lot, so I'm gonna work with that shade. And I'm not gonna take too much of it off, like, and that's rare. You're like in the 0.001% of clients who I get to do that with.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. I did what needed to be done on these brows.
So these are the lines that we're going to do, like we're going to outline.
Okay.
So they need to be a little thin. They can't be too thick because you got to know where to put out. But you got to fall right in that little line.
Okay.
She's cute. She's good too. So I kind of pulled your arch over a bit because I love her. I love your brows to be more linear because you don't have as much forehead. So we can't go up as high.
Right,
so
that was my concern.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I made them a little bit more linear. So
Okay.
we have more.
Okay.
Let's get one like this. Oh, look at you.
Okay. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna let you be the artist, the mapper, and see what.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Like here, where we at? I want to bring her. See, I want to bring this side down a little bit, but I don't want it to close your eye.
Okay.
See, that's the biggest thing. So I was playing around with this brow over here. So let me just clean it up a bit. So I didn't want this to come down more because that's gonna drag your eye down.
Right.
It's gonna give you the illusion of a droopy eye.
Okay.
So I need your eyes to be open.
Okay.
Out more. And then we got a little baby mole right there. So we gotta avoid her. You ever notice that? You see a little baby mole?
Ciao.
You didn't even know. So your brows won't even come in like this far, like to be honest. I'll probably stop shading. Probably like right there, like a half an inch or inch back. And then everything else will be like super soft in the front. So you have that natural beginning.
Okay, yeah.
But all of this will be shaded. Like all of that will be dark.
Nice.
Yeah. She's sexy.
You know how they always say like they should be
Sisters?
Yeah, not twins.
They should be fraternal twins.
Fraternal twins. Okay.
They should be fraternal twins or sisters, like Irish twins.
Okay.
That's my thing. They should be Irish twins because our face is not symmetrical.
See, and that's the thing. I know my face is not symmetrical.
Yeah. So one side, this is your round side and this is your flat side. This is your face is so dynamic to me. Because you actually have more lift here, but I'm creating an illusion that is not there. Okay. Like I don't want this. Okay. I don't want this arch. Ah, okay. You see this naturally there. Like this brow muscle is stronger over here anyway. Huh. Yeah. And this was the one that went up. So I brought her down, but I'm trying to create the illusion that they are the same, but they're different. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I was like, Jamaya gonna have a little bit of work on her hands.
Oh, no, it's fine. I have a lot of clients like that. It's okay. That's what we do, though. We create the illusion of perfection.
But see, and that's my thing, creating the illusion. But and that's why I wanted to do this because it would just be done for me, and not me having to fight every time. I felt like my brows looked different every time I did my makeup.
That's so normal. It's so normal. Yeah. Like, see, naturally, she this brow muscle go up here. And then people have this little fat right there.
Yes.
It bounced back. So I'm trying not to take it down too far. Okay, Candice, here we go. Let's tuck that. So I'm gonna be kind of gently stretching your skin the whole time I'm working. As I get closer to your sinus area, it might feel a little more sensitive, okay? Okay. So this is just our outline that I'm about to start with.
Okay. And we outline before we numb.
Yes.
Okay.
So people are like, wait, I thought you were gonna numb me.
They be scared.
They be like, wait,
They probably be clenching their little ass cheeks like, what happened? She forgot a step.
Right. I'm like, no. I said I was gonna numb you. So I'm gonna be stretching your skin like so. Can you see? Can you see past my hand? Okay. Alright, we did a nice little three-way stretch. This is our first little mark.
Oh, that's it?
Right. That's a, see.
Girl.
That's what I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 2, 3.
This is like, I can't even.
What do you think it is, Candice? Like,
I have a very high tolerance for pain. Like right now, honestly, I would barely give this a 1.
Really?
For me. I'm excited.
Excited?
I am.
So you see how your skin looks a little light? Like you look a little extra light skin? Like your skin is kind of blanched? That's because it's numb.
Okay.
Like a little lighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you shouldn't feel this next part.
Okay. Oh yeah, like I can tell she's numb. Like as you were like pressing down, like it, like I felt pressure, but like
You couldn't feel it?
not really.
Yeah. Alright, get this party started. Can you feel that?
Feel what? You're done? Okay.
You say I'm working.
Jamaya, I don't feel shit.
Yeah.
I could go to sleep. Oh, I feel nothing.
And this is the same thing I did in the beginning. I actually
Really?
went faster in the beginning. Yep, because I pricked over your skin to kind of open it up.
Yeah, I did feel that.
So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just moving slower.
Okay.
So we're just gonna keep on building up that color till we get it nice and saturated.
Okay.
And that's the whole process.
Yeah, I feel nothing. For you to be moving like this. Bitch, how are they? Yo, Jamaya, how are they this perfect off bucks?
I'm telling you, I don't know. It just be like that's how it is.
I was so.
It's always better than a pre-draw. That I tell people, you gotta
Oh
trust
my
it.
god.
Yeah, they look good.
Oh wow. Jamaya,
They get mad.
don't make me cry.
Don't cry. It's okay.
Oh my god.
They look good. You waited so long for these.
I waited so long for these brows. I have been retinol free since last year.
You did so good with that. I'm proud of you.
Oh my, I was so dead set on no retinol. Aftercare.
Okay, so when you go home, because you're what, like an hour from here, 45 minutes from here?
Like 35, 40 minutes.
When you get home, I want you to take one of these little saline, my nails are a mess, one of these little saline solutions, pour it onto a cotton round, and I want you to dab your brows.
Just dab.
Just dab them.
Okay.
I want you to repeat that again tonight before you go to bed,
Okay.
tomorrow morning, and tomorrow evening.
Okay.
We just want to get rid of any excess pigment or fluid that your skin is going to be producing.
Okay.
So just for the next 48 hours, dab with the saline solution.
Okay.
Once you start to scab up or flake, I want you to apply your Aftercare balm twice a day.
Okay.
So this contains calendula, shea butter, vitamin E, all that good stuff. It's all natural. You just like a little teeny chapstick. You're just gonna twist it up and swipe it on your brows once.
Okay.
And you'll do that for like the remaining 10 days.
Okay.
So this is just the first 2 days, that was saline.
Mm-hmm.
The days afterwards, once you start the scab, you're gonna apply your balm.
Okay.
And when you go out in the sun, after they heal, you can put sunscreen on them.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be afraid of sunscreen.
Okay.
So like when you go on vacation, put your sunscreen all over your face. It'll help retain that color too.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about
Oh, no water on them.
no water?
No, when you wash your face, wash around your brows. You can wear makeup, but just put it on around your brows.
Oh.
Yeah, you can wear makeup.
Oh,
just
okay.
Make sure you put it on around them, you know, so that you're able to clean.
Okay.
Your face, clean it off. No sauna, no swimming.
Okay.
No excessive sweating.
Okay.
For the next 10 days.
Okay.
So like if you're doing cardio and you sweat like beads of sweat dripping, don't do it.
Okay.
Whatever you're gonna do that's gonna make you drip down, don't do that shit.
Okay.
Just take it easy.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
And we're back. We've got a brow. Initial thoughts, it was painless for me. Like you definitely feel like a little bit of kind of like scratching, but once you're numbed, you really don't feel anything at all. Once the numbing wears off, she said like kind of like it'll be like a little bit of pain, tightness, kind of like soreness. Like, you know, if you're moving, if you laugh, move your face. I'm experiencing a little bit of that. It's nothing too unbearable or comfortable, but she just said, you know, like just take some Tylenol and you'll be fine. So far, like I'm just so happy. I'm not, you know, everyone heals differently. So we'll see how they're gonna heal. She said I should expect some scabbing around day 3, but so far so good. I'm very happy with the shape. Definitely takes like more time to do the shape. So I think it was like 30-40 minutes of like getting the shape perfectly and mapping. I'm happy with the thickness. I'm happy with the shape and the arch. We discussed doing them a little bit more linear and not as high and arched. And where I normally put my arch is a little bit closer here. She kind of moved it out there, which I think works well for my face shape. It feels like it's kind of like lifted and kind of like opened one of my eyes. It generally looks a little bit smaller and kind of opened up my forehead a little bit. So I'm happy so far. And like even when my hair is still in my face, like you still see good brow. Panini press. Alrighty, it's day 5. I am healing and crusting up. The itching is somewhat bearable, but you know, just going in with the little balm and just going to rub that on the brows. Day 5. All right, it's day 10. We're peeling, we're getting nasty. I believe this is the first day I can get water on my brows, but you can see there's more peeling, scabbing that has happened in the tails. That's where majority of the pigment is. And then there's a lot of like crusting, flaking going on towards the middle and the front now. It's driving me insane. I'm trying to trust the process, but I still have a ways to go. All right, you guys, it's day 20 after getting my brows powder ombre. And are you obsessed? I'm obsessed. They look absolutely perfect. I made it through all of the scabbing. I'm able to cleanse my face, and I'm just very pleased. So I want to kind of round out and go over some things that you need to know before you get your brows powder ombre. Number 1, you need to stop using retinols and retinoids up to 2 months before you get the service. The reason being is the retinoids and the retinols, it can really thin out your skin, and that's not good when we're going to be digging under it. Number 2, you need to, no facials, no chemical peels, no anything like that, at least a month before. So That was a struggle for the kid as well, because you know she goes and gets a facial once a month, but I had to opt out on doing that, and I'm glad that I did because I wanted the best results. When you're scabbing, no picking or peeling, let it do its own thing. It's going to look ugly, but you just have to let it happen. And I know some of you are wondering, Candice, how much did you pay for your brows? Okay, so without touch-up, because I have not had a touch-up, you could use a touch-up up to 2 months afterwards. Well, at least 2 months afterwards if you need a touch-up. I'm waiting to see what Jamaya says, like in another week or two, if I need a touch-up to see how the color deposited. But without the touch-up, I paid a $150 deposit and then $450 when I arrived, so a total of $600. You know that I am the cost per use per wear queen, so $600 over the next 2 to 3 years, it's not bad at all to wake up with perfect brows every day. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I wash my face and my brows are on. I take my makeup off and my brows are still there and perfect. Worth every single penny. No caffeine or alcohol 24 hours before your appointment. Caffeine, with it being a stimulant, and you gotta lay there and you gotta be still. No one needs jumpy nerves. And then as far as alcohol, alcohol is a vasodilator, which means it makes your blood vessels expand and you can bleed more, and that's not something you want. Same reason you can't be drunk when you go get a tattoo. If you've had dermal fillers, Botox, or anything like that, Restylane, any kind of fillers or injections in your face, I want to say like 2 weeks to a month before, that's a no-no. If you are getting vaccinated, if you've had one of your shots within 2 weeks, that's a no-no as well. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, that's a no-no as well. So just keep these things in mind. Although anybody that you go to, they should be able to tell you the same things, but I just want you to know what to expect. Misconception. People may think that if you get them done that you just never have to touch your brows at all. That's not true. I left these little hairs here so you can see that you will still have to do some cleaning up, but I kept mine in a shape where I wouldn't have to do too much cleaning up, but there will still be some maintenance involved for you. It's not like I'll just never have to touch them again for the next 2 to 3 years, but the maintenance will be very, very minimal and light. All right, so again, I'm very happy, I'm very pleased. I am panini pressed, and I hope this video was helpful if you were considering getting your brows microbladed. So if there's anything that I didn't answer, please leave a question down below, and myself or I will get Jamaya to help me answer the question for you. But I hope this video was helpful, and see you next time.